Hello, welcome to my new video. Today I wanted to show you the Tron Legacy Collector's Edition from France, from the shop Fnac, with this holographic effect. I wanted to have this box like for ages. I finally got it from a French seller. It was not cheap, but I searched for it for a long time, and you don't get much offers, a lot of offers, unfortunately. It's really heavy. It's really beautiful artwork. I already showed in one of my videos my other Tron editions, this Tron Cube, limited to 1,000 pieces. I will place a link to that video in the end of this one, and I also have this Tron Legacy Steelbook, 3D Steelbook. I will compare both Steelbooks because here's a Steelbook inside. Yeah. So, Tron Legacy, Tron L'Héritage. Tron logo is somewhat embossed. I hope you can see it. Disney's Tron L'Héritage. So you can open it here, and here's a very beautiful shot of a light bike. Here's a big envelope, and now the main parts. The soundtrack, Tron Legacy, it's an international soundtrack, and the Steelbook. As I said before, I will compare both Steelbooks in the end of the video. If you like what I'm doing, leave a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. It would help a lot. The soundtrack is actually the same edition as you get with alongside the Tron Cube. And here is Mostarf. And it's stored really unusual in this kind of like drawer. You can draw them out, but the problem is you can there are no handles that you could put them out, so you have to use the gravity to take the stuff out. And here's a hardcover comic book and a Cine-type plate. It feels like I suppose it's plastic because it's really light. Really nice edition with this Cine-type. As you can see, I suppose every edition has its own film cells in it. Really nice. Now let's see the back side of the box. Unfortunately, my copy has a damaged J card, but at least the content is in really good condition. If you bought this thing, you actually got two cinema tickets for 2011 release of the movie. And you got this box before the release of Tron Legacy, so you got some kind of coupon to get the actual movie. As you can see here's no movie, so you could you could get the Steelbook, I suppose, for free if you got this box. And you have to be cautious if you want to buy this edition. Here's the envelope. Because some sellers still sell boxes without the movie, only with the coupon. The coupon is, of course, has a limited, is not valid anymore. So, you got it without a movie. Now, this beautiful big kind of cards, but they are as big as small posters. Actually, really glossy, very beautiful for different characters. I really liked Tron Legacy. It has incredible visuals. The movie felt a little bit cold, at least for me. Unfortunately, the movie ended with a huge cliffhanger, and the plans for a sequel, yeah, the Flynn plans for a sequel were unfortunately scrapped. So, and now to the book, the steelbook. I will show the steelbook at the end of the video. So, as you know, the Tron Cube box also had a comic. Here it is. But it was Tron Betrayal, the prequel comic of the movie, in this soft cover, small book with beautiful comic art. Here it's a different comic. It's actually the comic adaptation of the movie Tron Legacy. Unfortunately, only in French. The comic is really terrific. It has another somewhat other drawing style as the Tron Betrayal. Yeah, the visuals of the movie are amazing. The Tron Cube box had only 2D version of the movie. This box has fortunately a 3D version. Also, so I'll show you the steelbook. Yeah, it's not my favorite one. There are several different Tron Legacy steelbooks. But this one is, for some reason, it's, I suppose, a Fnac exclusive. Fnac is this French shop. And therefore it's extremely rare, at least if you don't live in France. There are only a couple of offers on eBay, and they are incredibly expensive. A very beautiful comic. As I said before, unfortunately in French, so if you can't really read French, well, you have to. Well, there is a possibility nowadays. You can use something like Google Translator. That works pretty good, surprisingly good, but it's somewhat annoying to translate all those texts one by one. Oh, really nice. So, both are in the real world, and we probably will never see a continuation of this story. Unfortunately, we'll see if some other Tron movie will be released someday. I really hope so. It's a really interesting universe. So now finally to the comparison. It's it's my other Tron steelbook, and to be honest, it's so much more beautiful with this poster artwork, really beautiful poster artwork. Well, the 3D is really unnecessary, but well, yeah. And here is the beautiful backside. It's really one of more really beautiful steelbooks that I have. So now to this steelbook, and to be honest, it's one of the ugliest steelbooks that I ever saw. So where should I begin? At first, this blue line here with all that unnecessary information, and even the Disney privileges that are mostly included as a sticker are really printed on the steelbook itself. Now to the spine. Here are the spines with the same picture of Flynn's son here. Here Tron Legacy and Tron Legacy in 3D. Really nice. And here are the back sides. This back side I already showed you, and the back side of the French steelbook with, well, the J card is actually printed directly on the steelbook, and it's very similar to the actual J card of this steelbook, but as I said before, printed including the Disney Privilege logo. That should really be a sticker. Yeah. Now let's take a look what's inside. Yeah, here is also some unnecessary information. This one, 3D, Blu-ray, and a digital copy. It's a really old one, so the digital copy was stored on an extra disc. Yeah, here is a promotional material, a flyer for Tron Evolution, a game, a prequel game to the Tron Legacy movie, a game they actually really played through and liked it pretty much. It has really nice visuals. Here, digital copy. If you want to have it, you can have it. A French digital copy that I suppose is either already used by the seller that I bought it from, or already expired, because the movie is from 2011. Yeah, it's already expired. It's June 9th, 2011, so over 10 years ago it was expired, so you can still try it. So now here's the very same content, the Blu-ray 3D, and digital copy. Now, last but not least, let's look what's inside. Yeah, that's the cheap one. Well, that was not that cheap. It's, I suppose, somewhat about 15 euros, but it's, well, it's not a really rare one, with this really beautiful light cycle artwork, like the one on the inside of the box of the French box. And here's the artwork of the French steelbook, and it's a funny thing that well, you have this really expensive steelbook that's really rare and really expensive on Amazon or on eBay. On eBay, I suppose some offers are for over 60 or 90 euros for the steelbook alone, but it's so cheaply made. It's like some steelbooks that you can get for $1. Well, okay, but well, yeah, it's the box itself is a nice collectible piece with this rare steelbook. Well, with this ring, with this disc artwork, and I'm really glad to finally have it. Do you have to have it? Well, I don't know. When you if you live in France, you can at least read the book. But when you're not a collector like me, I don't know if it's really necessary. So, folks, thank you for your attention. Leave a thumb up and subscribe to my channel. It would help a lot. Oh, and I forgot to show you the soundtrack. As I said before, it's this very same soundtrack as I already showed you in the Tron Q box. Nothing special, with this nice disc artwork. And this big booklet that's, as usual, for jewel case boxes. For jewel cases, really hard to take out. With this really nice artwork. Wow. This design is really stunning. I mean, it's hard to tell if it's really science fiction, because, well, it's not how the inner life of a computer looks like, but well. So, folks, till the next time. Bye bye.